confident and more stronger in my brain, in my mind, than in my body. Hey Amber babies, today I have different video. I have video topic from Instagram recommendation. It is, which old habits have you left behind to succeed in life, personal and work life? Very great question. I just want to add on the top of that habits and beliefs, because beliefs are also very important. Let's get started. I have some script over here that I just did it, guys. I have two groups for the work beliefs and habits and for personal beliefs and habits that I used to have, or I used to think, or I used to believe that this is not okay. As you guys know, I have a successful skincare brand. I do sell microneedling tools on my website and a natural, plant-based, organic skincare products like serums, creams, masks. And I can tell you guys, I've been doing this business for 2 years, and not gonna lie, it's not easy, but also not gonna lie, I make good amount of money. What I'm receiving, I'm investing back in my company. I do have 4 or 5 employees. Like, honestly saying right now, this is more about financial situation. I do not check price when I go to grocery store, buy food. I do not see which one is cheaper. I just take eggs, whichever I think is good for me. That actually feels good. In order to be in this situation when you don't need to go and check the price when you guys buy stuff. So my video today about this, like, beliefs and bad habits that I used to have, that used to block me and used to kind of prevent me from going forwards in life and having something better. So it's pretty much very similar, work and personal, but work is more towards financial, like, road, and personal is more mostly personal, mental growth. Number one from work section is that weekends and holidays are off. And as a business owner, I can tell you guys that weekends, holidays, my birthday, I was working. I didn't go out. I didn't go even have dinner. I was working. I do not have weekends off. If I really want, if I feel that I'm going to burn out, I can take Tuesday off or Saturday off, but to me it doesn't really matter which day is off. Saturday, Sunday. I do most likely take 1 day off in an entire month, or in this year, for example, 2019, I basically never had a day off. So last weekend I took 4 days off. I went to mountains and it's really cool. But weekends, holidays, birthdays, have to sacrifice in order if you want to be. But I love this. I love what I do. I don't care. Today is Sunday and I'm filming on Sunday. Work. Filming is work. After that, I'm gonna have to go and edit this video, which is work again. Number 2, working 8 hours a day. So this was a bad, sort of like a more belief that you have to work every day, Monday to Friday, 8 hours. This is very similar to the number 1. It's not true. I do work sometimes 16 hours, sometimes 10 hours. It depends how I feel, if my health is okay and if my mental situation and spirituality is okay today. I'm gonna be able to work like 12 or 14 hours without being exhausted, without feeling tired. So this kind of situation, working only Monday, Friday, only 8 hours, to me is a really long time ago. Left when I was working in the little stores and as being a esthetician, working for another people, you know, in the salons and stuff like this. Number 3, that you need to have connections and know people to have a good business. So everybody say in the business you have to be basically well known. You have to have connections, you have to know certain people, you have to know someone who knows someone in the level that is higher than you, but that's not true. I don't know anybody that I don't know any famous people. I don't know any like famous estheticians or master estheticians or something like this, like business people, or I don't know, or stars or Hollywood stars, something like this. All of them started from the scratch, from the zero. I had a day when I had a YouTube channel with only 1 subscriber, which was me. On the first day I had 3 emails, which I signed up for the YouTube account, and I had first 3 subscribers. It was just me, nobody else. So if you're like shy person And if you think you need to be a brave, you have to be outgoing, or you have to know like some big people and certain people, then it's not true, because I'm not this person that I like to go and be with the strangers and talk to the strangers. Hey, how are you? So what is your business? I have been in the events that I did this, but it's not my favorite part. And honestly, I am feeling the best when I film alone in my studio, when nobody's around me, when I'm talking to the camera right now, and when I give some valuable advice for the people that maybe I'm gonna inspire someone, you know. So yeah, you don't have to know famous people or someone that, you know, going to connect you through connections. I mean, it's good, but if you don't like to do that, that's fine, because I know nobody that everything has to be perfect. It has to be like specific time, specific situation, specific location, everything has to be perfect. That's not true. That belief is like everybody think, oh, if you have business, everything has to be, you know, perfect and stuff like this. There are big companies like Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram. When Facebook crashed the other day and Instagram crashed, there's no perfection in the business. There is no perfection in life. And if something is messing up in my company, I messed up so many things, like especially inventory. I ran out of the products, I didn't count inventory, or just little things, you know, is not expected in your life. That's not actually a big deal. Imperfection, it's okay. Number 5, worrying what others will think or say, afraid to be different. I think I am very different. I am a skincare brand and I'm wearing this t-shirt. Don't be afraid to be different, because all the people that you know that are successful, they are not afraid to be different. They are not afraid to speak up. They are not afraid, and they are not worried what other people will think. I really don't care what other people will think, especially those people that judge me. There is sometimes a criticism that it's okay. I improve some things, and sometimes there is criticism that really doesn't make sense, like most of the people complain about my accent or my eye color. That's something that I cannot change, and in the beginning I used to be worried, and people used to say they don't understand what I say, but I'm like, I don't really care what you think. I don't care what you say. If you don't like it, there is another 8 million of people that do YouTube and skincare videos. Go and watch them. I just became a little bit more comfortable the way I am. I used to worry the way I look. I used to worry the way I speak, the way I walk, the way I do. I used to work out in the gym like crazy just in order to be fit and to look good for the other people. Right now I go to the gym once a week and I'm fine, and I have a little bit belly, you know, a little bit more cellulite and a little bit less ass, but it's fine. I feel, you know, I feel good. I feel more confident and more stronger in my brain, in my mind, than in my body, and I do not have to worry about other people, what they're going to think. I'm not afraid to be imperfect, because nobody is perfect, nobody. All right, number 6, be afraid of failure. I was afraid, not gonna lie, I was afraid, and I started my business when I had no money, when I was broke as hell, when I was going through the worst, when I was, basically my business was, I either do it or I either don't know what the freaking I'm going to do, because I have no other choice. And I was afraid to fail, but basically I had nothing to lose, because at this moment I lost everything in my life. Drinking heavy metal detox tea, love it. I'm gonna post down below everything what I'm going to mention today, guys, in the description box, so you can check out. This is from Amazon. So basically, don't be afraid. Always think about what can happen, the worst case scenario, right? Let's say what happened to me. I was like, going through the worst. I will have to look where I'm going to sleep and live, because I had no money. I had no clue what's gonna happen. I had no money. I had no friends here in the United States. The language, you know, I knew nothing about business, but I'm like, okay, there is no other choice. I have to do it. And if I fail, the worst case scenario, what can happen? I'm not gonna go to jail. I'm not gonna die, right? I always can pack my stuff and come back to Germany, come back to Europe, to Lithuania, and be with my family over there. The worst case scenario. You always think, if you're really afraid of something in your life, think about the worst what can happen. And before even you think about worst what can happen, always make plan B, plan C, plan D. So I was thinking, okay, plan B, I can always come back to Europe and I can make business over there. Plan B, I have a esthetician's license. I do have a YouTube channel that YouTube is paying me a little bit, which is not bad. It's okay for the food for a month. That's okay. I was thinking if I was filming more video, then I will make maybe money for, you know, to pay a rent even. And then plus being a esthetician, okay, that's plan B. That's not bad. And even if I get in debt with the business, then I can, you know, I can make this money back somehow, even selling stuff on eBay, which you can sell it. It's possible, right? It's not gonna go waste. If I did it from the scratch with no money down, you can do that too. I took just from my credit card $3,000 and I started making them rollers. Okay, that's it with the business. Then let's go to personal habits and beliefs that I left behind in order to succeed in life. So this is personal. Watching TV. I am this person that you might not going to like, but I am against TV. I do not have TV in my house. I do not watch TV. But if I really want to watch a movie, I just go to the movies once or twice a month, and that's fine. I don't need to pay TV. I don't need to pay for the cable. Not watching TV saves me a lot of time. Instead of I watch TV, I will do something, read a book. This is the book that I'm reading currently. I'm gonna show you guys about these books that I'm reading in a second. Then going out, the same like I was mentioning in business about weekends and everything. Weekends for me is work. I'm not a crazy animal party person now, but I used to be. And when I was broke, I had no money and I used to party, but now I don't party and I make, you know, decent amount of money. So eating processed foods. Okay, so basically eating processed food, you guys know, maybe you don't know, I do have a Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is autoimmune disorder that affects my thyroid. Basically, my thyroid is attacking the tissue of my thyroid. That kind of sounds weird, but it's true. When I grew up, you know, not gonna lie, I didn't have much love from the parents. My dad left me when I was 3 or 4 years old. My mom had a stepdad that she loved more him than me. I always felt left behind, and I always felt that my mom never loved me even she was next to me. My dad, he left me, so I never got that love from him. And so I started drinking, and I didn't do drugs a little bit later until like 19 years old. I started drinking very early when I was 15, 16, and I was drinking, you know, heavily all the time with my classmates, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes even in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, leaving classes and running from some classmates just to drink alcohol. And I did have alcohol issues until I was like probably 26, 27. Here and there I used to party a lot. I wasn't like alcoholic, but I used to party really, really heavy a lot, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's half of the week. And you know, my health wasn't the best, and that actually, I believe alcohol has a huge impact, the biggest impact in my health, what happened with my thyroid. And Hashimoto's thyroiditis is something that is going to be for the rest of my life, which is consequences of what I was doing with my life. I was partying heavily, I was sleeping little. I actually, right now, guys, I don't have any fillers in my face, nothing. You can see wrinkles and everything. And when I was looking the other day at my picture, one in the period when I was drinking, it's not a big difference right now and then. Because right now I'm extremely cautious what I eat, extremely cautious where I go. I do not smoke, I do not drink, I do not eat processed food, I do not consume any sugars, very rarely honey in the tea or honey with the almond flour pancakes, the homemade, everything homemade. I do not eat out because I do not know what they put in the food when you eat out. So eating processed food, guys, this is a huge topic that I left behind. Like, if you think that you are okay, today I'm going to eat burger, just today a little bit of pizza, you know, I'm just gonna buy today from Subway some sandwich, it's gonna be fine. But think about this, that you are a freaking human being. Your body is like a working organism, a working machine, that everything what you put in your mouth, it's affecting, eventually will affect you. I know people that they've been eating crappy food for a really long time, and when they turn 50 they have a heart attack, they have a stroke. Okay, another thing, after you are done with school or university, you don't need to study anymore. This is where my beauty is coming. I even changed my background for YouTube. I graduated high school in Lithuania. I tried to study MBA in Lithuania. I did study for half year, then I left because I was broke, I had no money. And then I studied like insurance management and stuff like this. Even though I had like drinking problems, I was studying and I was always inspired to know more, because I literally, not gonna lie, I felt stupid. That's why I wanted to study, and I wanted to study on my own. I don't have to go to university to know stuff. So guys, here today I have these books that I read this year. There is many more books that I gave to my friends that I read this year, and also I do have audiobooks. Don't forget, English is not my first language. It's not easy to read books for me, and it's not easy to film YouTube videos, edit and manage business, and plus having health issues that I constantly have to visit doctors and do therapies. I do still read, I will say, quite a lot of books, like 2-3 books every month. A book that I'm reading currently right now is Think and Grow Rich. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, books changing my life. This is I don't know about university. I was in university. It was really good information that I received, but I never receive information that I get from books. So Think and Grow Rich, this is one of the best selling books ever in a business niche. Really beautiful stories about how your thinking can make you rich. Not financial situation, not down payment, not investments can make you rich, but how thinking differently can make you rich. Here are some other books, and I always I have this crazy bad habit that I read a couple of books at the same time. For example, I'm reading a book about business and I'm reading the book about health. So one night I'm reading about this, another night I'm reading about this. I don't really like read books, but I like the feeling what I learn, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know, that's so cool, that really makes sense. Reading books, guys, is a challenge. It takes time, but I learned so much. And before I used to be like very skeptical about the books and everything, but I learned from books so much, and I will always recommend you to read books, because books changing not only what you learn, is changing how you think, how in certain situations you will do this thing instead of doing this thing, and these little things that you will do will change drastically your life. Also, with the books together, that I always study, I always do research, not only on YouTube. I attend events, seminars, workshops. I went 2 months ago to Tony Robbins Unleash the Power event in Dallas. I'm going again in November over here in Miami. I invest in the seminars and workshops the most of my money. I spent $25,000 on all Tony Robbins seminars that is coming this and next year. I am going to be in Date with Destiny in December here in Palm Beach with Tony Robbins. I'm going to go to Business Mastery in January. In March, I'm going to Fiji Life and Wealth Mastery. I am pumped with all the seminars, with all the workshops, because it makes me feel good, it makes me feel different, it makes me look at everything from different perspective, different point of view that I used to, and I'm happy. Next month, for example, I'm going to relationship retreat, which is also very important to me as a woman, to know everything. It's not like how to be how to have perfect relationship, more it's like how to be confident and how to understand others. So I will be loving myself the way I should be, and I will be giving love to others that it should be, to make other people feel good. It's overall about relationship, friendships, family members, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, and stuff like this. Okay, number 5, self-love. Being selfish, all about me. So I realized that before I was like, me, I need the money, I need the love, I need to do this, I need to buy cosmetics. I used to have a lot of cosmetics. I need me. But right now I'm like, I'm giving to all my friends wherever I receive like PR, like 90% of PR I receive. I never even do unboxing, because I always give all PR to my friends or friends or family members and stuff like this, or do little things every day that makes you feel better. Like for example, the other day I saw the person that was doing laser to me, and he was waiting for Uber, and I'm like, I stopped, I saw him, I say, hey, how are you? He's like, hey, good, I'm waiting for Uber. I say, what are you doing? Where are you going? He's like, I'm going home. I say, where do you live? I'm gonna drop you off. He's like, I'm living 10-15 minutes from here. I'm like, I can drop you off, I know where is that. He's like, are you going to that direction? I'm like, no, I'm not going to that direction, but I'm going to drop you off, don't worry. So I drop him off, and he's like, oh my God, you're very kind, you're very sweet. I'm like, it's fine, don't worry. It just, to me, it costs nothing. It's just a little bit of time, and I made him feel good. So little things like serving others and not being selfish, that belief that I used to have before, right now I don't have anymore, and I'm so happy because it makes me feel so good. Doing little donation or helping people, or even helping your street where you live. Pick up the garbage from the street and put in the garbage can. That doesn't cost anything, and it takes from you literally no more than 10 seconds. And then number 6, not paying attention to health. So I already talked about that. Like everything you do every day is important. Even skincare ingredients that before I never paid attention, because I take, for example, right, I open a cream. Oh my God, it smells so good, it smells so good. It says natural, packaging is really good. I buy. This is what I used to do in TJ Maxx and Ross and stuff like this. I used to buy packages just because it looks good and smell good. I started paying attention a lot to the ingredients. I started paying attention to the food that I buy. Even though sometimes it says, let's say, right, you buy a meat, it says natural meat, and then you turn around, like you know, like ground beef or something like this, and then it says this, add that and that and that. Like, no, I am so much cautious about what I put in my mouth, what I apply on my body, what detergent I use, what soap I use, what shampoo I use, in what environment I live, what kind of filters I buy in my house, what location I'm living in. Is there many trees around my house? Is there some nature around me? Do I get this fresh air? Do I really live a natural way? And also, this is like more about physical and about mental, that I told you about the books, about the seminars, what's happening to me. Like, I want to grow, and the growth actually is not easy. And growth can hurt. The same like healing. I'm healing my thyroid myself. I do have some here and there doctor appointments just to make sure, but that my number is not going crazy. But for example, I started doing unified therapy. This is a therapy, it's like combination of everything. A doctor that is chiropractor, Dr. Paul Canale over here in Miami, puts me in a sort of like a hypnosis, connects my neurotransmitters with my soul, with my past traumas, and makes me go through these traumas so I can experience them again, but then I let go all these traumas. I know that sounds weird, but it's really, really helping me a lot. I feel that I am, I started to pay attention to everything that I do every day. What I think, where I go, what I put in my mouth, what I put in my body, who with I'm even talking, who with I'm connecting. I started to connect with the people that I will never think I will connect. Like right now, currently I'm very connected to one of my subscribers, that she's a writer. She's editing my website, Pamela. Hi, if you're watching. I don't know how she texted just me on Instagram. She offered her services, that she's a writer and editor, to edit certain things, on my website. And I'm like, okay. But then we became such a good friends. We still haven't met in real, but we talk on the phone and everything. And I feel that connection with her that is very, very powerful, and is very kind of unique. I don't want to talk to people that brings negativity on the bad energy in my life, because I'm gonna, die one day, maybe 10, 20, 30, 50 years, you never know. And I really, really care with what kind of people I'm gonna talk, and what kind of people gonna make me feel good. Of course, people not gonna make me feel good if I feel bad. It's all about me. But every little step, talking to the positive person, eating right foods, being in the healthy environment, learning and understanding others and helping others, everything at the end of the day helps me so much. The last quote that I have for myself over here: healing is harder than the sickness. So this is my final thought about life, that everything, that if you want to heal even from the person that you were before, you don't have to change. You don't have to do anything different. You just have to like heal, and you have to take a little decisions every day that you're going to be a better person that you were yesterday. That the only person you compare yourself with is the person that you were yesterday. And I believe that trying to be better, even like this, a little bit better than you were yesterday, is the best decision you can ever make. And get rid of old beliefs, it's really, really, really important. So thank you to that person that asked me to do this video. I'm very, very grateful. I'm very happy that I did this video. I know it's long, I know it takes time, but I really hope that I helped somebody. Leave me a like and leave me in the comment down below. I finished watching entire video. I'm gonna tell you thank you so much. You made it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, click the red button, subscribe. You can get notified about my videos. If you click the bell button, you can get notifications when I upload every video. And I love you guys so much. I wish you all the best. If you will take just one advice from me, can change your life, can be helpful to you. Okay guys, bye. Love you, bye.
Should keep it all inside, but maybe I'm just